What is up, guys? It is Powerbang coming to you live from Estonia. I'm in my hotel room, and oh my god, it has been an absolutely amazing trip so far. We're here for the CWL Finals. I'm here commentating the live stream that's going to be going down during the final 2 hours. I've got Clash with Ash with me, Galadon Gaming. It's going to be pretty sweet. Some of the CWL admins are here, and then of course we've got Dark, Looters, and One Hive. So I'm really pumped up for that. And as always, Supercell has us extremely busy, so I've been trying to upload, but unfortunately my laptop did not come for the first 3 days of my trip, and that really put me behind schedule. So here we are now. I'm just going to record a live attack for you guys. I'm in here right now in the Fat Cats. I'm over here visiting and hanging out with them a little bit, and I'm going to be cleaning up number 4 here. So let's go ahead, take a look at the replay. We'll break it down. I'll give him some tips on what went wrong and how we can fix it, and we'll see what happens. So here we go. Let's go hop into the attack. First off, we've got a pretty symmetrical base, it looks like. He's got the air defenses, you just, put evenly around the base here. Bomb tower distributed on each side evenly. The Infernos, same thing, very even. The heroes even are even, so even. I'm saying even like 100,000 times. But anyways, we've got the old bowlers and witches coming down, giants leading them off. So the first thing I notice right away, like extremely dangerous to do this. Taking your bowlers and witches and coming at both Infernos at the same time. When you try to figure out which angle of the base to come in on, you never want to engage both Infernos at the same time. So what does that mean? He should have come in either from the bottom left here or the top right. If it were me, I would have opted for the top right to be able to focus on the enemy queen and take her out as soon as humanly possible. But unfortunately, no plan for the queen here and taking on both Infernos at the same time. And we'll watch exactly how that affects his attack. No free spells or anything like that. He's hoping to overwhelm those Infernos with the giants and with the skeletons from the witches. So first rage is down, double jump to get him into the core. Minions coming out of the CC, so that's something I gotta pay attention to and think about as we get ready to attack this base to clean it up for 3 stars. So you can see those Infernos, both of them at the same time. Yeah, that's gonna be a little difficult, right? So everything's pretty much mowed down at this point, and a lot of his bowlers and witches have gone around the outside. So that group is going to get hit by the splash damage a little bit, but ultimately it's gonna get mowed down. Now on this side, the queen's going at the town hall. She has already used her ability, but she is not going to persevere long enough. And again, the enemy queen still standing and has taken care of the bowlers walking around that side. So this is the main group now. He just used the last rage spell because why the heck not? But ultimately, this raid never had a chance because of the angle of entry. Now, if you switch that angle to the bottom left or the top right and hit one Inferno at a time, that significantly limits the incoming damage to your troops so you can take them out, get healed up if you needed to, and then move into the next section of the base, hopping that last wall and taking out the backside Inferno. And if you do that one at a time, you'll save yourself so much more damage. So it's time to start prepping for my attack. What do I want to do with this one? Now, I want to take this thing out from the air. I'm going to look at it, take a quick scout. We didn't see any troll Teslas there. We saw a whole ton of minions in the CC, so we know that the minions are going to be what's dangerous and what to look out for from the CC perspective. Now, I'm probably just going to take a poison spell and take care of those on the fly. And as far as where to enter, I'd like to come in from over here on this right side, wall breaking open the corner of the wall. The way we're going to do that is I'm going to drop in the queen probably somewhere in this area on the army camp to go ahead and start taking out the camp, the hut, and this mortar and archer tower here. I will break open the wall, and we're going to distract this cannon and possibly this archer tower here with a couple of giants to come down on the wall right behind the dark barracks. That's kind of the goal. Now, we've got a couple wizards that are going to come down. You can see those giants will be in range of the Expo if they're standing behind the dark barracks, beating on the wall. A couple of wizards right here on this barracks to break the funnel, and the king down on the dark barracks to take that out and then start walking to the east all the way to the dark spell factory, and that will leave them basically right in front of the wall opening and to go in towards the cannon to attack the queen. Now, what we're hoping is that the friendly queen will go ahead and take care of the enemy queen. And I'm debating right now whether or not I want to to extend a jump spell to get all the way into the Inferno Tower. And I'm opting not to, simply because of the CC composition. Too much speed and incoming damage there from the minions and all those little troops. That's going to take out my king awfully quickly. And he will end up, you know, he'll probably peter out before I get what I need to get accomplished in there. So I don't know that it's worth bringing in the jump spell. So my goal is to take the queen out over the wall with my queen. As you can see, she reaches far beyond the wall here. So my queen, if she doesn't go inside the base, she will still have the opportunity within this area right here behind the builder hut, or even between the gold mines here to take out the enemy queen. So very reachable, very manageable queen kill. That's what I'm going to focus on. So my goal is to take out this quadrant with the air defense at a minimum. Now, if that happens, we should be good to go as far as pathing is concerned. We want to drop in a baby dragon to start funneling here on these 2 gold mines, take those 2 buildings out, and then we want to start our Laloon attack up here from the top of the base. Now, another thing to keep in mind is this sweeper will not be as effective because a lot of the buildings that it's covering will hopefully be destroyed by the kill squad, and the balloons coming in from the top side will be coming in behind this other sweeper, and that's kind of what's going to be going down. Rotational deployment for the most part. You might see some targeted balloons come in on the top. And the way the pathing kind of works, as long as I get this cannon taken out first, everything's going to path to the archer tower, then to the air defense, and then into this building here, and perhaps a couple of balloons over the first compartment to take care of the Inferno Tower. So we're going to just shave off the corner first, send in a few of these balloons up on the top right to get that Inferno, and then we'll just kind of put in a whole bunch of balloons here on the side to push through this base. I've decided to bring a heal spell. I'll be watching for, using that over this first area here. Highly doubtful, because I'll probably use haste spells to get the balloons through very quickly while they're still farther apart. But on this back side, after we get to this area here, this is going to be my heal spell location. 2 wizard towers, perhaps even the Teslas that are likely going to pop up in the core. We'll want to use the heal spell then, especially after the Inferno and while we're heading into the final air defense. Only 2 hounds coming with us this time, so it's going to be a little interesting. We've got, for the Inferno towers, we're going to use the Grand Warden ability on the first Inferno Tower, and then the freeze for the second. I might reverse that depending on loon pathing and how many troops the Warden's actually covering, but we'll kind of see how that works. I may use the freeze on the first side as well. It's just going to kind of depend on how it goes. I might be able to use the freeze to keep the CC in place while I take care of it with the poison spell. Remains to be seen. So let's go ahead, make sure that we have all of our troops that we need for this attack. We need a spell, so I'm going to go ahead, brew a heal spell here, and then you can see also we have 4 haste spells and a rage spell, and that's going to be kind of our acceleration stuff for the balloons. Then we've also got a poison for the CC, and we have a freeze spell for one of the Inferno Towers. Now, no skelly spells in this one. I normally would bring skeleton spells, but the queen seems to be a pretty sure thing coming in from that right side. Couple giants to tank, 5 wall breakers to get into the corner of the wall, 3 wizards to help, take care of a quick funnel. What I need to do, though, is we're going to work on a baby dragon, so I'm going to take care of 2 balloons there, and we will gem up a baby dragon there to fill up that camp. So everything looking pretty good. We're good to go. Let's go ahead, do a live attack here, and see how this bad boy ends up. So we will go ahead and hit the attack button. Everything good to go. I just hit attack and it went away. Very strange. Okay, wish me luck, guys. Hopefully we can get this figured out. So what I want to do first is start the funneling process as well as the baby dragon process. So here we go. Baby dragon down. There is that. Beautiful. We'll go ahead, start back here with the wizards. And right there and right here. So here we go. Wall is open, and the queen, everything going in perfectly so far. Nice funnel created. The king is going to use that ability any moment. Hops the wall. The queen, perfect, perfect, perfect. So my king's going to get her taken care of. Go to the air defense. My queen's going to get some value by going around as well. She's going to be able to help take care of that CC. Beautiful. Check this out. Here comes the minions. We're going to go ahead and drop those right there. And as they drop their turds on the queen, we're going to have to pop that ability. In we go with the lava hounds here. We're going to go in a few loons right there, and I'm going to drop in the Warden. Where's my haste spells? This is the hardest part. We're going to force these guys. We're going to have to send the minions in full force right now. Send the minions in full force. I'm going to send in from the backside. Can we get that Inferno? That's going to be huge, and here we go. From the side, we're going to send in the balloons. I had to kind of improvise there. That was not exactly how I wanted it to work out. But we're going to speed everything along so the minions can kind of hurry up, and we will go freeze the backside. We still have our Warden ability that we can use, and here we go. Here comes the Rage spell. Boom, Inferno down. Here comes the heal spell in this last section. Glorious, everything looking pretty good. We still have a Swag Warden ability. Queen still alive right now, looking pretty freaking good. We will go ahead and take out the last couple of buildings here. We've got, let's go speed these balloons up. Why not? There we go. Speed them up. We'll get them taken care of. So we'll go ahead and swag that Grand Warden ability, I guess. Man, sorry to be looking away. I've got a cramped desk space right here. That did not roll out kind of how I wanted. I thought I got all of the CC out, but apparently I did not. It was weird. The king was like in range and the CC was being lured, and he lived for a long time. So once I saw that the minions were locked onto, let's use that Grand Warden ability. Super important. Get that 99%, getting it to the 100. Boom, 3-star for the good guys. But the thing was when I saw the, what's it called? What did I see? The minions. When I saw them come out, and they were locking on to my troops, I knew I had to send in the Hound first, where I normally would have kind of sent in some loons to kind of, bridge the gap, make the Hounds last a little bit longer. Let's go ahead and watch this thing over again really quickly, and we'll put it up there real quick. Like, there we go. So, as we can see, first off, the baby dragon goes in, got the buildings that we wanted to get, which is perfect. And here we go. The wizards were great. They got an awesome funnel created. Wall breakers went down, and here goes the heroes. Now, the queen did us a favor by hopping the wall here. Fantastic. Now the king's able to pop his ability, take her out in a couple swings, and also take care of this air defense really quickly. And now the queen coming out. Now, you see the king is alive and well, but apparently somehow not in range there and stopped luring the CC. So I dropped the poison early. What I should have done is just pop the ability, save the poison, and then use that for the rest of the raid. But as I sent in the Lava Hound here, notice how we end up kind of screwing ourselves. Couldn't find the haste spell right here. I finally got it down. Not the best haste, but we got it through. And my goal was to drive the first group of balloons, that group right there, to the Inferno. And we were able to take care of it because of that first haste spell. I used the Rage spell here just to make sure that they got the Inferno taken care of. Wanted to make sure if one of them went down, we were still good to go. And then just came in with the wall of balloons from the left side as the funneling was all taken care of that point. Haste in the corner, haste on the side here to kind of speed everything in. And we got a nice freeze there off on the sweeper, got a freeze on the Inferno, so things looking pretty good. And then a final Rage spell there to get the loons through this base. And I mean, the heal spell, not really that much needed, but, at the same time, there's no chance of any balloons going down at this point to the backside expo and wizard towers. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this episode. It is time for dinner for me in 6 minutes. This is efficiency at its finest. Stay tuned to the Clash of Clans YouTube channel as well. You're going to be seeing some live streaming action coming from there, as well as some promo videos, and you guys might notice a familiar voice on these promo videos. Just saying. So anyways, that is going to do it. Powerbang getting the 3-star for the Fat Cats. Guys, I appreciate all the support. Thank you so much for bearing with me during this weird time of travel where my computer's like halfway gone, but whatever. Anyways, guys, that is all I have for this episode. Thank you so much for being with me. I will see you guys on the live stream this weekend. I'll try to get out another video before then as well. But that's all I got. Live from Estonia, Powerbang out. I will see you guys soon.